In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use item placers to make cases like this, where you can pick up the items just like this. Boom and boom. You can pick up the items inside the case, or you could just pick up the items wherever you want. You can have guns laying on the floor. It can be really cool. So today I'm going to teach you everything about the item placer and how to use it and the settings that you can set for it. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so you can find the item placer in your creative inventory. It should be right here at the top. It is pretty recent. It should be right up here. Item placer. You can also search it up right here. And then let's place this down. So this item placer is really cool. It allows you to place weapons down on the ground. So it looks like the gun is laying on the ground. And it looks way more realistic than just having an item spawner. So let's go right into the settings here. You're going to want to click on your full menu so you get all the settings, the 4 lines up here. And the first setting here is allow interact. Allow interact can either be on or off. So this just allows them to interact with the gun and pick your weapon up. So once this is ticked off, it will turn off all of the settings for interaction settings. So down here, if we turn it on, we have interaction text. So pick up item. So this is actually cool. You can put a custom message there, and you can put pick up or like claim like this. You can put claim, and then you can put the item. These little tiny bracket things, they look kind of strange. They're not like brackets, but there's something else. And if you put item in here, as it says below on the bottom right here, it says this will insert the name of the weapon that is in the device right at that moment. The next one down here, you could do interaction time. This is how long it takes to pick up the weapon. You could do instant all the way up to 20 seconds. Yeah, this is basically your choice for your map. How long do you want it to take for them to pick up the weapon? Next one here, allowed team. This is what team is allowed to pick up the weapon and interact with it. You could set this for any team up to team 50 because that is the max you can have a creative map. So yeah, that's it. And then these two go together right here. So invert team selection. So say you set this for team 2. Let's make it easy. Say I set it for team 1, and then you put invert team selection on. That means every other team except for team 1 can pick up this item. So everyone except for people on team 1. So that means anyone from team 2 to team 50 can pick up this item. The next one down here, class, is basically the same thing. So allowed class, you could do all the way from class 1 to class 16. And yeah, it's your choice, whatever class you want. But then it's the same thing here, invert class. So say it was in class 1 and I turn on invert class. Every other person that's on a class, that class is allowed to pick up the weapon except for class 1. So these go together. Show rarity effects. The rarity effects is, do you want to show what rarity the gun is, or do you just want to show the basics of the gun? You can turn this on or off depending on however you like it in your map, whatever looks the best. I like it on the most of the time so I can show the rarity. But if you want it to be a secret rarity, then you can click off and it will hide it. Next one down here, play audio. Whenever you pick up the weapon, do you want the audio to play? You can turn it on or off. So it's like a little I don't know, it's like a little sound effect. It's not much, but there is a setting for it. The next one down here is enable at game start. You can have the device enabled at the game start. If you don't want it enabled at the game start, disable it, but it will be disabled for the whole match unless you enable it with this setting right here. Enable device when receiving from. I'm going to keep that enabled. So, we have enable, disable. This enables the device, disables the device on a channel. Pretty simple. It's like in every device in creative. Next one down here, when item dropped, transmit on. So whenever the item is dropped, it can transmit a channel. like out. And also the same, this is the opposite here. When item granted, transmit on whatever channel you want to send out there. So this is dropped and granted. There's a little description down here. If you still get confused between these two, there's a description. So what you're going to want to do with this item placer, since we have it, you're going to want to grab any weapon from your inventory. This confuses a lot of people, so I'm going to grab the lever action, and this is actually really cool. So if you take your lever and you just drop it out of your inventory, it will get sucked up by the device like this. And now this is really cool with this device. It's so neat. You can actually pick up the weapon like a prop, and you can rotate it to however you want. In this example over here, I rotated it just like 90 degrees, so it's like laying flat. You could also have it on a shelf. You can lay it like this. You can also lay it like this. However you want. You can rotate it. You can also, I think you could size the weapon up. Yes, you can. You can make a huge lever in your map. That's the lever if you want to look at any weapon up close. There it is. That's basically how you do that. So next thing I'm going to show you here is how to make like a case like this. So this case you can find in your settings here, or in your galleries. Go to galleries, and this case is actually in the Art Deco gallery. So if you type in Art Deco prop, so you're gonna have to type in Art Deco prop, and then it should right here, Art Deco prop gallery. Click open, and this prop is right here. You might have to scroll a little bit, but it's right here. There's also a version with it with no glass, but yeah, this is basically it. There's also, if you want to look through other galleries, I couldn't find it myself. I know there is a standing case, like a standing case you can put your weapons in. But yeah, all you have to do is take this out and place it down, and then there you go. There's your case with glass. Next thing, after you have your item placed in your item placers, you grab your weapons just like this, and then you could just place them in the case. It's pretty much that easy. And then there you go. You have a beautiful, nice case that you can come and pick up your weapons from. That's really cool. So the item placer device is a really cool device. If you want to check it out for yourself, go check it out. And if you did find this video helpful and you want to support me, use my code in the Fortnite item shop. It is Peeper1235, and it helps me out a lot. Also, if you want to subscribe, it's free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Thank you so much for all the support on all the videos. You guys have been amazing. Also, one last thing, if you want to join the Discord link will be in the description down below if you want any extra help or anything. And if you want extra help far beyond that, you can become a member of the channel, your choice. Thank you for watching. A sister out.